You can afford to buy a very cheap house and fix it up to the way you want. Imagine buying an ugly house for very cheap, say $20,000, that's sitting in a lot of land but requires so much repair. The thing is, you can get this repair done cost effectively by only working in the weekend. You can buy a house for $20,000 and get it ready in 1.5 months and sell it in the market at a premium. But you must have advice as to how to get this type of house repaired. You can get together with 4 friends. Each of you put $5,000 together and start making the first investment in real estate. That's what Hedge Method Realty does. Now, this is what the house look like after repair, sitting on so much acreage. It is my pleasure to introduce you this white ranch. The type of work that we decided to do on any property is depend on how much land it has, what's the potential return on investment. A house like this, which has very, very good potential based on the land, some people might be afraid to get into something like this. But just imagine a very, very little investment. You and 4 family members or 2 family members can decide to take a stab at real estate investment. This property is appraised for almost $300,000 with all its land. But the thing is, 60 to 80 miles from wherever you at in any man's city, these type of opportunities are there. You just have to be willing to exchange the extra 10 to 20 hours per week you have to get started. Most people feel like they have to be rich to get into real estate. That is not true. As a matter of fact, there are many type of houses like this in the market for $10,000. If you live in a major city, look outside your city within 60, 80 miles away, you will find bargain. The fact of the matter is, the household with 2 people can afford a mortgage of $35,000 to $60,000. Any city you would consider to be country, the average person is still making combined $60,000 to $40,000 income, which means that they can afford to buy some of these houses. There are many strategies you can use when you're investing in this type of houses. You can buy this type of house and rehab it. Let someone rent it for 6 months, refinance the house in their name, and you take 75% of the value of that house and you go flip more houses. You can buy these type of houses every 24 months. It depends how your business is structured. Well, imagine not having to pay a $300,000 to $400,000 mortgage. Maybe you just want to retire. You can buy this type of houses and become financially free from having to make this big mortgage payment. Every single day is an opportunity for you to look what's out there. Right now, with this pandemic, a lot of people are cutting back. Well, some of the biggest asset they have is their current mortgage. Some of us are lucky to know how to buy a house where when we get in, we come in with equity. But a lot of people are overpaying for a house. In 3, 4, 5 years, instead of the house appreciating, it's not moving much higher. Well, that's not the best way to buy real estate. You want to buy coming in with equity. And that's how a lot of people are becoming financially successful. We take a house that is totally ugly to most people with the proper project management skill just by using a few hours. When I say few hours, almost 10 to 15 hours in the weekend to manage the project or the property. And you can in fact do this exact thing. In a house like this with a lot of land, these type of houses available in every major counties, which you might call country, but take whatever major city you have, look within 60 to 85-mile radius of that city, you will find these type of opportunities. Real estate is the quickest way to accumulate wealth, leveraging equity, buying low, fixing them, selling high. Most people, sadly enough, cannot afford $20,000 cash to buy a property. And some of these property, if they go for $150,000 on 20 acres, there's a lot of people cannot get a loan on this property because of foundation issue. This property, we have remodeled it almost like brand new, because this is a 1914 property. Everything has to be gut out, and to put central AC, central air, redesign the whole inside to make it modern. Each and every one of you who's willing to exchange your free time, you can get into real estate and do this type of work constantly. In less than 36 months, you can become financially free just by having this as a secondary job. When you get up in the morning, you have to ask yourself, with 18,400 seconds in a day, what are you going to do with your time? For me and my family, I choose to invest it wisely. When you look at the opportunity there is out there, no one can stop you from finding that opportunity if you start taking action. You can become financially successful no matter what color, what race, whether you're a woman or a man. You just have to want to become successful. I am seeing way too many people with talent who's feeling oppressed, who's feeling like they have to be in a lockdown, don't know where to go, what to do, when there are opportunities all over the place. Are you willing to work a little bit extra to get the financial freedom you deserve? Well, wherever you at, whatever country, whatever city, start looking into real estate, because I can testify you don't need a lot of money to get into it. Get with a group of people who wants to be successful. Put your money together with good people and start getting into this real estate game. You will find out that by you staying constantly, this could be a great reward for you and your family. Understand, you don't have to start big, but start small. Start by saving.